See the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. Back to Simmons. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
For three, Durant. And the Nets, another three.
What a ruthless move by Durant. Dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Durant in the corner. Back to Irving. Fires for three. And again, it's good. Durant with a three. KD's got none.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside Irving. Shot from the wing. Again, the Nets for two.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
And that one's good, Morant.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Irving. And here's KD for three. It's good from long range. He's got 12.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. Outside Curry. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. As the team looked, they didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play. But you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Steve Nash for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. The three from KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 15 points. Morant with a wide-open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Good. Irving's got his second bucket.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
go. Here's Bain. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
On its way from Irving for two. Off target from the wing.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they prove what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal.
Morant outside. From deep three-point range. They kick it out to Green. This one for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Morant looking around. Screen by Adams. Morant left side. Clock at 6. Nifty move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, that's something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
A near 7-footer, KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Here's Adams. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the drive, Irving is so crafty. He's got so many different tricks. Left hand, right hand, fillet, floater. You pick it, he's got it.
Williams with a clean look. Moves back up. Adams' shot is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Claxton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Durant. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. They kick it out to Green. It's stolen by Harris. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Morant with the bucket.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Out to Harris. Shoots the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
You know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. You have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Pass to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Adams. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Right side Irving. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good that time. And a wide open look for Payne. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. Got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Durant for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Memphis the other way. From deep, Brooks. And that one is off. Nets leading by 5. Curry on the wing. On the wing, Irving. Drops one in from the wing. Irving's got 9 points.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Assist.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a combination.
Nice finish.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
From outside the arc, shot's good by Durant. KD's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And again, Memphis no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And the Nets lead by 15.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Kept alive. Here's Payne. And good that time. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jab.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Payne for 3. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Outside for Durant. Nailed from three-point land. KD's got 27.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Pass to Claxton. Outside Durant.